Or just close your eyes. Just take some deep breaths. Just allow yourself to fall deeper and deeper into relaxation. Going deeper and deeper, becoming more and more relaxed. And now just become aware of your consciousness. Locate that part of you which is your awareness. That aspect of you which is absent of form. Not limited by its physical location, which is intelligent and which can move anywhere that it chooses. And now as you breathe and let go, just move that awareness now to your right foot. And now your left foot. Now your right ankle and the band of light which is there. And now your left ankle and the band of light which is there. Just keep letting go, becoming more and more relaxed. Now become aware of your right lower leg. And now your left lower leg. And now as you bring that awareness to that right knee, experience that bolt of light, that cylinder of light that glows out from your knee into the darkness. And as you breathe and let go, falling deeper and deeper, becoming more and more relaxed. Experience now that left knee and its bolt of light, its cylinder of light that glows out into the darkness. Now become aware of your right upper leg, and now your left upper leg, and take a deep, deep breath all the way in, and just let go. Let go of your feet and your legs and all your considerations about them or anything else. Let go of your fatigue and your tiredness, all the thoughts of the day. Just experience it all leaving. Let it all go. And now become aware of your right hand. Now your left hand. And now the band of light that rings around your right wrist. And now the band of light that surrounds your left wrist. And now become aware of that right lower arm, left lower arm. And now move to the symbols to that right elbow. And there experience the force of your masculine side, that side which has served you well. The warrior, the hunter, the aggressive one. And see there in the form of light a sword that shoots out with its carved handle shaped in the form of a cross, shooting out into the darkness. And having experienced that now, move to that left elbow and feel the gentleness that lies therein. Your anima, your feminine side, the nurturer, the planter. And there see the symbol of this incredible cylindrical crystal shining out, shooting off into the darkness. A beautiful crystal, just as powerful as the sword, but gentler in its form. The form of the healer. And trust that you need to move more toward that side. That you need to acknowledge and embrace the healer, the feminine within. And now experience your right upper arm. And now your left upper arm. And now just let go. And with a deep, deep breath, as you exhale, just let those hands and those arms fly off into the darkness, letting your body become even more still, even more relaxed, at peace, at ease. And now become aware of that right hip and its forcefulness and the incredible power and light that's there. It thrusts and moves your body. And now your left hip and its light and its strength, a gentler strength, not as aggressive, but just as powerful, and feel that gentle power rushing through your body. Soft power. And now experience your right buttocks, your left buttock, right inner thigh, soft and sensitive, left inner thigh, soft and sensitive, lower abdomen, your anus, and now bring that awareness to your genitals and experience the force there, the energy that's locked. Take a deep, deep breath and just let that go. And feel that energy now moving down through your legs and up through your abdomen and chest, releasing the sexual you, not limiting it to just your genitals. And take a deep breath and let that part of your body relax even more. And feel the energy and the peace coming over you. And now become aware of the musculature of your lower back, and as that blanket of light begins to unroll, it moves up your center back into the musculature of your upper back, a complete blanket of light now that just rests and heals your back. And as it begins to wrap now over your left and right shoulders, feel the burden being lifted. Feel the responsibilities and the obligations and the duties the need to do it right, the need to be accepted, and especially experience the expectations, not only of others, but of yourself leaving. Just take a breath and let them go. Yeah, feel them leaving and feel your shoulders becoming lighter. And as they become lighter, they lift, stretching your spine and straightening it. And as it straightens, feel that energy rushing up from your lower spine, shooting up your spine, right up into the top of your head. And the blanket of light continues to wrap around, pouring down, down over your upper chest, and lower chest and breasts, touching your nipples, and it continues to move down over the musculature of your abdomen, covering your entire torso now in a blanket of healing light. Receive it. Let it in. And as you let it in, feel that light now entering into your navel. And as it enters therein, release it. Turn it loose and allow it to move freely, touching both small and large intestines, touching the organs that keep you alive, healing them, caressing them, loving them. And now your awareness moves up and begins to surround your heart, a gentle caress of the heart. Feel it touching your heart, that place, the center between the physical and the metaphysical. That place where male and female join, the heart. That place where the animal and the spirit meet. Just relax. And with each breath, feel your heart becoming softer and more gentle. And now the light completes its experience with your heart and begins to transform into an incredible mist of light. It just floats, floating up through your chest, floating now into your throat and neck, wrapping around it like a scarf of light, healing light, warming you and healing your capacity to communicate, healing especially that curious, magical child that asked questions, was in wonder of its body, and the pleasure it could provide itself with. Give that part of you permission not only to communicate and ask questions, but to receive in comfort. Receive the questions of your partner, friends. Become your natural sexual self, unashamed, fearless, willing to be you. And just allow that healing energy to surround that throat. And as you heal, think of all the people other than yourself who would benefit from you communicating, absent of shame, absent of guilt, absent of fear, absent of expectation, just being you naturally. And breathe. And now the light continues to move up into your head, and it begins to surround that incredible organ called your brain and the billions of lights that glow therein, healing it and touching it. And as it touches your brain, the brain sends down through its central nervous system this energy down through your entire body, rushing down, filling your body with light. And then you open your mouth, and as you do, the light leaves through your mouth and begins to spin and rush around your head, embracing your face and touching each feature on your face. That part of you that people look at, that part of you that people judge you by. And let that light heal those judgments, touching your chin and your lips, your nose and your right cheek, and your left cheek, and your right and left eye. And now your nose, and then right there to the center of your forehead, and as it touches there, this light, this incredible light begins to emerge, and it shoots out. And there in the light, almost like strips of film pictures, still pictures of your life, are all the people who have loved you, and especially those who nurtured you, those who took care of you. And mixed in with those pictures are your lovers, your passionate lovers, your sexual partners of this life and other lives, and let them flow too. For the nurturer and the sexual lover go hand in hand, and let those pictures flow. Don't withhold them. Just gaze upon them, witness them moving out, out. And then breathe. And now bring that awareness, bring that consciousness, bring that thought, which is you, to the top center part of your head. And let it touch the top of your head. Tiny little hole, and let the light pour down, pouring down through your entire body, healing it, filling it with light as it becomes brighter and brighter, and so incredibly bright that your form, your physical form, disappears from this reality, and you find yourself once again walking along that path, that mountain path, in a dark, dark moon night in a magical forest, with snow-capped mountains and dark blue-gray moon shining through the pine trees. The smell of incredible tall pines, ancient pines. Pines who were here long before you discovered this magical place. And feel the power of that, feel the power of nature, and feel your connection with it. As you walk in the dark, dark night, and you look off into the distance, and there in the distance are the two flickering little lights. There they are, it's your friend the owl, sitting there up on the branch as you get closer, just looking down upon you, a friend, along the path, a helper, with the wisdom of seeing into the darkness, one who knows the darkness. And it sends a thought form to you to tell you to just continue and welcoming you back again. And you continue to walk in the darkness, having met your friend, feeling confident that you're on the right path. And as you walk, you become more and more anxious because the clouds fill the sky and the darkness comes. And as your anxiety and fear builds because it's getting darker and darker and the path seems to be getting narrower and narrower, not seeming like the path that you had walked before. And then to your surprise, the path ends. Right there, it just stops, going no further, no path at all. Just forest, with ground covered with other vegetation, and you stand there, not knowing where to go except back. But why? How did you go wrong? And you stand confused, ready to turn, then suddenly you hear a sound in the forest, a rustling sound. And then you even see a light. It's not a man-made light. It's a flame. Orange and yellow flickering. It's a torch. And coming towards you, shrouded in dark, dark clothes with a hood, walks a figure. And it looks like an old man, it looks like an old woman. It could even be a wizard, you're not sure. Someone knowledgeable. Someone who knows is coming toward you. And then before you stands this incredible being, face covered with lines, eyes glowing out into the night, shining into you. And yes, it is an old woman, it is an old man, it is a wizard, it is all those, and the face changes and transforms in front of your eyes. You're not frightened, you're more amazed and at ease. And then it reaches out to you with this torch in its hand. And it beckons to you to take the torch, to reach out with your hand and take hold of it. And as you do, the moment your hand touches it, this incredible energy rushes through your body from its connection to you through the torch. Beautiful, wonderful energy rushing through your right hand and your right arm, up and down your body. filling your entire body. And with that torch being held in your hand, suddenly the path emerges right in front of you where the forest was. An incredible, beautiful path, one that looks familiar like the one you walked before, and at the end of it you can even see in the distance the clearing. You smile at this other helper along the way, and they smile back and bow their head to you as if you should walk forward, and you do, with your torch glistening, lighting the trees from underneath. And you walk along the path, and then you enter into the clearing, and there again in the clearing is this incredible lake, still crystal clear like a mirror, reflecting the moon, the clouds, the mountains, snow-capped peaks. You stand there in awe, no longer needing the torch because of the bright moonlight here in the clearing, absent of the trees' shade. You then take the torch and stick it into the ground, pushing it deep into the wet, moist soil, damp from being protected by the trees. And there to your left is the boat, and within it your golden flute. And you reach in with your left hand, you take up the flute and bring it to your lips and begin to blow this incredible masculine breath from within into this feminine flute. And when the masculine breath and feminine flute join, this incredible sound comes out so beautiful, so magical. Your eyes close with great peace and satisfaction, almost in meditation. You continue to play, and then something tells you to gaze up and look ahead, and there you do. And you see the lady on the far side of the lake, just standing there, glowing with that same incredible phosphorescent light, just shining out to you. And with that, you take the flute from your mouth, lie it down in the boat, and then you step into the boat and pick up the paddle and begin to paddle left and right, left and right. And as you paddle and as it hits the water, it creates ripples that shoot out across the lake, ripples that distort the clear, perfect image into these incredible collages of images, wonderful creative images. You flow out towards the center of the lake, just paddling, moving toward the lady. And as you move toward the center, this incredible mist comes in. And this mist and fog surrounds you until you can no longer see the lady. Unsure what direction now to go, you decide to just pull up the paddle and wait, and sit, and wait for a sign. Wait for the mist to leave, wait for the fog to leave, wait for the clarity to return, as you are now unable to see the lady. And then out from the mist comes this incredibly beautiful feminine hand, a helping hand, a flowering hand, and a voice whispers, "I am nurturing, I am ripening, I am flowering, It is time for you to receive my power. And my power is tender, loving care. Receive it now and experience tender, loving care. The care that you received as an infant, the care that you received as a child, the care that you associate with your mother. Feel it. Feel it. Feel the care and the love, and with it feel the gratitude. Take it in. Let it in. And then the voice says, where is your home? Where is that place that causes you to be at ease? That place that causes you to feel warm and tender, thankful? Where is your nest? Go to that place now. Feel it. Smell it. Touch it. See it. Hear it. Go to your home. And then the voice says, who now in your life needs your patience? Who in your life could benefit from your patience? And then the voice continues and says, what about you needs patience? What is it about you that you need to be more patient with? Hug it, embrace it, care for it. And it continues, and the loving, nurturing voice continues and says, how can you take better care of your body? How? And as it continues, it says, who or what in your life now needs nourishing? And now it says, who nurtures you now in your life? Who takes care of you? Who is tender and warm? Who? And then finally it says, take a moment now. Become your mother. Duplicate how she felt and feel it, and be grateful. Be grateful now to that mother and thank her. And as you sit there, the voice becomes quiet and silence comes. And as the silence comes, you sit again surrounded by the mist, surrounded by the fog, still not knowing where to go, but realizing that you're here to learn, to meet the qualities of the lady. And then you smell strange aromas, aromas of tropical flowers, and mixed with them the scent of sexuality. And then out of the fog, out of the mist, comes a hand, but this time the hand, almost as if you're hallucinating, transforms into that of a tongue, a lion's tongue, and placed within it a wildflower, a red, red blossom, and the voice says, I am passion. I am passion. Be spontaneous. Be alive. Enjoy. Love. Want it all. Go for it. Feel your senses. Feel turned on, excited, thrilled. Yes. Feel stimulated. Feel your lust. Feel your heat, your desire. Burn. Express your passion. This heat comes over your body and your libido, and the energy begins to move and rush through your body. And the voice then says, with whom could you be passionate now? And the passionate voice says again, with whom are you now willing to expose yourself? What or who creates passion within you? And now, just take a trip, just let go and see all the incredible places that passion has taken you. Look where that fire from within has taken you. Look at all the places it has taken you. All the experiences you have shared. Feel the satisfaction that your passion brings, the fulfillment. And now notice who else in your life is fulfilled by your passion. Yeah. Let it go. Let it go and share it with them. Let it go. And now take a look at that part of you that becomes aggressive because of your passion. How does passion make you aggressive? How does passion open you up? And now just pause and recall your sexual partner. Hold them in a deep, deep embrace. And feel the energy moving between your physical forms. Melting the separation of your bodies. Feel your mind consumed by passion. your emotions blossoming like red, red flowers. And as you're experiencing this, the mist begins to transform into a hot, burning heat sun, a tropical sun. And the mist begins to become red, hot, sensual flowers and heat, welcomed heat. And then, in a flash, the heat and the mist disappears. And there you sit in the center of the lake in the day as the sun beats down on the lake. Clear, clear blue sky, mist totally burned away. You gaze to the other side of the lake and the lady has gone. And you begin to paddle back, picking up the paddle, paddling left to right, back to the shore, under the bright heat of the day. And as you reach the shore, you pull the boat up and you leave it there with the flute and the paddle, and you begin to walk along your path, slowly, gazing slightly back at the lake. Peacefully back. And you look for your helpers and they're not there. The old man, the old woman, the wizard are gone. Just you. You look for the owl and of course it's day and it's gone. Just you. And all you have is the heat of the day sun, even warm, beating down even through the trees, still warm. And you continue to walk down that path, that mountain path, as that reality begins to disappear slowly. As you walk, slowly the imagery of that reality begins to disappear and you begin to return to this reality. And you will return to this reality at the count of 5, not before. 1, the sound of my voice and the music playing. 2, the seat that you sit upon, the floor that you lie upon. 3, begin to move slightly, keeping your eyes closed, your hands and your feet. 4, recall the environment within which you are, the space, the room, wherever it is you are. You will awake at 5, not before, feeling energetic, alive, awake, ready to journal what you learned, what you experienced from the Lady of the Lake, especially what you learned about nurturing and passion. 5, wake up.